attention with the wedding? Are you surprised at the attention? Everybody,
Well, I play for a championship team, and she's successful at what she does. So.
Yeah, but you're crossing over into a very different world where you get off of your bus for your bachelor dinner and standing there.
Crossing over has never been a problem for me. That's what I do every day here. It's cross over, and I'm still Lamar, the same Lamar. Nothing to change.
A lot of people would say, wow, this happened fast. Kind of explain the genesis of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I always say, people have been married 25 years, and they get divorced, right? And then there's people that have met and get married overnight, and next thing you know, they're married for 25 years.
That's true. Yeah. The other thing is, I think, having known you and knowing that you're a very good guy, people went out there, like especially on the web and stuff like that, say, "Oh, this is a publicity stunt. They have the cameras everywhere."
No, I don't need that. I get enough just being a Laker, right?
Well, I think that a lot of people in the entertainment world don't understand your fame as a Laker.
Yeah.
So they're.
I don't need that. Do well for myself, make good money.
Will Chloe travel with the team and travel with you guys, and will there be cameras in the arena and stuff like that? How we handle that?
I'm not sure, but I mean that's a Laker game, with or without her there. It's still an event.
Did it surprise you?
About
how big it was?
About
you getting married?
No, it didn't surprise me.
I'm gonna need Lamar to come to my
Where's my man? Where's the Laker?
What is it you have to prove, is it to yourself or to your team this year, about your play and your physical condition?
With my physical condition right now, I'm in 100%, man. I just got back from Atlanta training, and everything, for me, has worked out. I do have to wear the brace for the rest of my career. That's the only down part about me coming back, but everything's healthy, everything's 100%. As far as proving stuff, all I got to do is go out there, play hard, show all the effort, and everything will work out for me.
Anxious to get it started? Anxious to get it started?
Oh, definitely. This is going to be definitely a great year. We have so much talent. We have a lot of depth to work in and out, and I just think we need to repeat. We need to just bring another one back to LA.
Was this one of the more peaceful off seasons for you after winning the championship and everything you accomplished?
It was peaceful, and I had a lot of time to relax, a lot of downtime, and just kind of rest and recuperate.
When talking to your teammates, everybody's laughing and joking about winning the championship, but then when they start talking about next year, their attitude changes, just like yours is changing right now, to defend this thing.
Yeah, no, we understand. I mean, this is we worked really hard to get to this point. It took us a long time to get here, so it's not something that we want to give up because of our own inability to move forward or to not take the season seriously or as focused as we did the year before. If somebody's going to take it from us, we want them to take it from us, with us being 100% focused and locked in.
Was this offseason any different to you at all than winning the other times? A different feeling inside?
It was a different feeling. Yeah? It was a different feeling. I mean, it was. I think it was something that we really worked hard for from the bottom. The previous teams that I was on, we had a lot of talent. We were always a favorite every single year. So, this team that we have, we grew up together.
There's always going to be distractions with this team, but it seems like some more coming into this season. But compared to the past, it's probably nothing for you, huh?
No, it's not going to be any distractions. There weren't any distractions last year or the year before. Everything will be smooth.
14 years you're going into, man. That's absolutely incredible how fast it's going by.
Oh yeah, that says it says a lot about my age, but what the hell does it say about y'all? Y'all covered when I first came here.
What advice can you give Lamar for just dealing with the crossover craziness that he's now inviting?
No, I don't think it'd be that big of a deal.
You don't?
I don't think so.
He doesn't seem to court attention though normally.
Yeah, no, I think he'll be fine. It's at the end of the day, it's all about playing. It's all about basketball, really. And obviously it's a huge story now. I think it'll die out, and it'll be fun.
What will Ron bring to this team, Kobe, this year that maybe you didn't have last?
I'm not really sure. I mean, we know, what a different player he is than Trevor, some of the things that they do differently from each other. But in terms of how we're going to mesh that into what we do, we're not really sure yet. That's something that we'll kind of figure out as the season goes on. But, I mean, it'll obviously be a huge help.
The defending champions always have those pitfalls that are out there because you have to play even better this year than last.
Right. Well, our focus is just getting better. It's not really on, replicating what we did last year. It's a new season. Players have come back better, stronger, healthier. Want to prove something in their own game. So, our team's going to be different than it was the year before.
Cope, as much of a competitor as Ron is, and the way he got in your face during the playoffs and all that. You can have a little fun with him this year. Maybe get in his face a few times in practice and.
Oh sure. We already start talking trash a little bit.
Yeah, like what? Give us
I won't divulge, but it's fun. It's fun. It makes practices fun. It makes them intense. It makes them competitive, and we'll have a good time.
You know what buttons to push on him too at times, right?
Me? No.
When you talk trash, did you remind him of last year or some of your meetings?
I would never do that.
Right. The lack of USA basketball this summer. When's the last time you've been this rested going into a season?
You have to go back some time. Normally when I have rest like this in the off season is because of an injury or something like that. But I was perfectly healthy. All I did was get healthier. So it's been a long time.
How much did you play much ball, or did you stay away from it?
No, I stayed away from it from about a good month and a half, 2 months.
Without playing any basketball?
Nothing.
Do you think how does that impact you going into the season?
I feel healthier. Legs feel rejuvenated. I feel like I'm in great shape, and nothing's nagging me. Outside of the hand and the fingers and stuff like that, but that's fine.
There's obviously different expectations going into every season, but last season you knew would be the challenge of the fact that you had gone a long summer, you had the finger thing. With that off the table now, what does that say for what you can expect from yourself going into this season?
Well, we'll just be ready to go. I mean, we understand the challenge of winning another one.
How about you personally, though, in terms of being this rested?
Yeah, no, I'm just going to go and do what I did last year. I just feel like I'm healthier and stronger. But my role is still the same on this ball club. That won't change.
You certainly understand the challenge, and Derek does too. But a lot of these other guys have never been in this situation before. No team's repeated since you guys did it in 2002.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. We tell them it's not rocket science. It's the same principles that we did last year. It's the same philosophies that we had. You got to come with it. I mean, we have a chance here. We have the talent to win another one, and if we don't, it's because of our lack of focus or something else, or the injury here or there. I mean, that's something that we want to try to avoid and try to defend our title.
How much has it helped that you guys are the Lakers and everybody's already after you anyway, so just the fact that you're defending champs, you're used to it?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's always tough. Even when we were struggling,
and
people just had a thing for the Lakers. You know what I mean? So it's something that we've been used to, and this year will be even more so. But we'll be ready.
2 more questions, please.
Losing Aretha, a huge shock to you.
Excuse me?
Trevor Aretha, a huge shock.
Yeah, I mean, Trevor's was like a brother, and so it's tough to see any one of your family members leave. But at the same time, I wish him all the best, and I talk to him virtually every day. So he'll do well.
It seems like you're very anxious to get started, just to see, and you're curious about what's going to happen.
Well, no, I'm excited about it. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. This is going to be a great season, and you have to have somewhat, you have to be lucky, and making sure guys stay healthy and stay strong, and but the commitment is there.
Another thing to build on the legacy.